Every morning I go to McDonald's and I get a hash brown or an Egg McMuffin and a large Diet Coke light ice. And today I'm in the drive-thru and I pull up to the window to pay. A young kid in the window sees my watch and says, "Hey, nice watch." I said, "Thanks very much." And I was driving away, I thought to myself, okay, here's a guy who works at McDonald's, makes low double digits per hour probably in pay. He's probably on YouTube trying to learn. But this is the issue we have. The people on YouTube that he's probably learning from are the people that we've called out for the last 2 years. Guys, this whole thing about us calling out YouTubers is not new. The only difference is when the market's going like this, it's easy to sit there and say we're wrong. When the market's going like this and on its way down, these guys all start feuding. They all sit there and now their attacks are no longer about my returns. They're about how I got my money. You're right, guys. I came from a wealthy family. One, I will never apologize for that. It would be disrespectful of my family and their success coming from the Middle East where I was born, coming with nothing, $3,000 in their pocket to sit there and become millionaires. You want me to apologize for that? No chance. Ever. Two, if you started with my money, you YouTubers out there, you know what you'd be right now? You would be broke because your process is shit. It doesn't matter how much money you come up with. If you cannot manage the money, you will go broke. Tom Nash, you talk about transparency. You call out Jeremy about transparency. What's your fucking name? You won't even tell people your real name. You won't even tell people where you actually live. Give me a break. Talk about transparency. Give me a break. By the way, Tom, you sat there and made fun of me for making no money in the stock market. What's better? This or this percentage? Or this percentage? This is better. And by the way, guys, this year, you know what my percentage is? That's how I'm doing this year. Right there. So before you sit there and attack, and you sit there and attack each other, now you guys have stopped even attacking me. You're attacking each other. I'm fine with that. Jeremy, you talk about transparency. When did you let everybody know you're being paid every month by whatever stock was trying to have you pump and dump them? Guys, we don't get paid. We get hit up every single week. Would you please promote our stock? We just ignore the emails. We've never once done that. Why? Criticize us all you want for selling our software. Our software is a software that I use every single day to invest. It's not something I made for people saying, let's just let them have it, let them buy it from us. I use it every single day. I am consistent. I use my own stuff. I will never, ever, ever be paid to pump a company up and then watch it get dumped. Ever. In StockMo, you out there, you sit there and start to criticize. Guess what? Do I get paid by any brokerage to sit there and pump and dump their brokerage? Absolutely not. We don't even have affiliate links. Somebody else said, StockMo said affiliate links. Go on Amazon. We don't get paid for Amazon. Go buy the books that we recommend. We're here to educate and teach people. For those of you out there who've been following the others, look at the facts. Look at the absolute facts. Always know how people are getting paid. I get paid by me creating something for you guys. They all get paid by other people by promoting something that they don't necessarily believe in. But they're not smart enough to realize they don't believe in it. They're going to wait until this happens before they say, oh yeah, we don't believe in it anymore. And then they're going to spin it. Oh, you know, I canceled my contract. Oops. On our main page, who's part of our financial crimes, our financial manslaughter losers, has deleted so many videos, it's ridiculous. This is the main page of our website. These are all the financial manslaughter idiots. Moron, 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 moron. Every single one of these guys misled you and knew they were misleading you. How do I know that? They were getting paid by everybody to promote garbage. Whether it was a stock specifically or some sort of a exchange traded for whatever it was, they were being paid by somebody else. How do I get paid? My software and YouTube, and that's it. And my 8 or 9 businesses upstairs. That's how I get paid. Look at people and what their incentives are. My incentive is purely to teach. When people come on our channel and our software and say, hey, what are you buying? I say, guys, 1, I'm not allowed to talk about it. And 2, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm here to teach a process. You might criticize that all day long. But let me ask you a question. Why do they all back down from my challenge? Because they have no money. This guy right here has no money. I just said to him, very simple, put money in an account. We'll go challenge it. He wanted a paper trade. Do you guys understand? Go Google search how effective paper trading is. It's a great way to learn. But at the end of the day, you're going to make very, very, very different responses to your money when it's actually your money. These guys all talk game. Oh, he comes from a rich family. You better believe I do. Every single one of these idiots wishes they did. Every single one of these idiots wants to make all their money so they can give it on to people. The problem is their poor children are going to be just as dumb as they are. Their egos all weigh more than their bank accounts. In fairness, their bank account's going to be very, very low soon, and it's a lot lower than it used to be. But I know Kevin had some money here, some really good money. But just because somebody picks one stock does not make them a genius. A bull market makes everyone feel like a genius. All these guys are down how much this year? I'm up. Yep, you're right. It sucks that I've only made a few percentage points a year over the last 5 years. I'd rather do that than lose 75% of my money. It's hard to recover from 75, 80% loss. Every single one of these guys has that in their portfolio. Do I have stocks that are down? Absolutely. Are they down 75%? Not even close. My stock portfolio, even my stock portfolio is beating the S&P without taking in my short position makes me up. Even my stock portfolio is beating the S&P. So I sit there and say, guys, I know this has gotten very, very crazy, but I am transparent as much as I can be. But I will tell you, I will not be transparent to the point my lawyers say, do not do that. These guys don't have lawyers. If they do have lawyers, which they should very soon, it's because they'll be sued. This guy just hangs out in a different country so he can never get touched. And Chicken Genius right here. He'll sit there in a different country too. He'll never be able to get touched. For those viewers out there, just think about incentives. Think about where these guys' incentives lie. This guy and this guy admitted to being paid by these companies every single month to promote. They never once told you that. Where do I make my money? Right here. Everythingmoney.com, our software, where over 12,000 people have bought it. And my 8 or 9 business upstairs that I built from zero. Yes, did I have a leg up in life? Absolutely. I'll never apologize to that. But what I will brag about is the fact that I manage money very well. I'm always worrying about the downside risk. None of these morons did. This guy brags about being one of the financial firms. It's so sad to me, he doesn't realize how bragging about being a financial advisor is literally the last thing in the world to brag about. I don't know a single financial advisor out there who's a good investor. My friend Michael Moskal, he's a good investor, but he always talks about his career risk too. This guy brags about it. He was a financial educator. He has an MBA. Is that something to brag about? I would never brag about having an MBA. I brag because I dropped out of my MBA program. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Even one of my MBA professors says, Paul, you need to drop out and focus on your business. That's way better than doing this. He literally said that to me. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. All these guys out here, I've talked about it before. These guys will be doing something very, very different in a few years. A bull market makes everybody look like a genius, except for, go look at what Warren Buffett. These two idiots right here try to act like they're Warren Buffett. Guys, it's easy to talk the talk, walk the walk. Warren Buffett talks about Bitcoin being, he wouldn't take all the Bitcoin in the world for $25. What was this guy talking about with Bitcoin? What were all these idiots talking about with Bitcoin? Give me a break. This is so obvious to me, and I get it if you're out there watching. But remember, guys, if you're like that guy at McDonald's, even if you're not that guy at McDonald's, you've worked too hard. That's who's going to be affected by these morons. We're teaching a process here. Every good value investor knows that a good process works. Every good value investor doesn't pump and dump stocks. Every good value investor, when their stocks they believe in go down, they buy more. These guys are all bailing. How many companies pay Warren Buffett to promote their stock? How many companies have ever paid Warren Buffett to promote their stock? 0. Now, does Warren Buffett have a financial incentive in stocks doing well? Absolutely. But he doesn't worry about it. He's worried about the long run. When Apple goes up, he doesn't buy. When Apple goes down, he buys. What do these idiots do? What do all these financial manslaughter idiots do? Yeah, guys, is this petty? We've had a few of our subscribers get mad about this. Paul, why are you entertaining this? Because it's important to me to get out there and say, guys, don't listen to these people. If I'm not your person either, I get that. It doesn't bother me, but don't listen to these morons. These guys will not be in the game soon. For whatever reason, either they'll be forced not to be in the game soon or they'll have to find something else to make money. These guys all make their money from making videos about you guys. This is a drop in the bucket for me. 12,000 people have signed up for our software. I'm not trying to be cocky about it, but you sit there and criticize me for having money all day long. For those of you watching, you should sit there, wait a second, this guy has money. It's not about having money that makes me right. It's This guy says what he wants to say because he doesn't need our money. These guys all need your money and your views. Talk about transparency. They don't tell you that. These guys don't have a career if they don't make videos for you. If I don't make, one of the arguments we've had in this channel is talking about, hey, why don't we go out there and promote things and make more money? Because I don't need to and I don't want to. I want to do and say the things that make sense to me, whether I'm right or wrong. And guess what, people? I will be wrong. But when I'm right, I'm right. When these guys are right, it's all because of luck. Trust me, it's all because of luck. You think I'm wrong on that one? You will see. I've been right so far in the things I've called out. You can make fun of me all you want for calling an overpriced market. It's going to get worse. I just look at the facts. But to go back to Jeremy, when he sits there and says, I'm not going to make any more videos about him, referring to me, don't make any more. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. We emailed you. We didn't reach out to you on Instagram. We emailed you. You didn't reply. We were very, very clear on what I took your challenge and went even further. And you backed down. You only want to paper trade. If you're watching Jeremy and you believe that paper trading is the better way to go, you don't understand money and investing. Money investing isn't just about the numbers. In fact, 80 or 90% of it is about this. And when you have paper trade in there, it's hard to sit there and see it's easy to sit there and see your money go down. When you have real money in the line, it's hard. That's why I wanted real money in the line. And my offer still stands to him when he's ready to put $1 million in a bank account that will get audited by the people we put it with. I have no problem with that. The only thing I say is, the only rule I have is no money in, no money out. That's it. For this guy, he sits there and goes, I want to buy 10 stocks. That's not what investing is. Investing isn't just buying one stock for the rest of the time. I'm going to sell a stock that is overpriced. If I buy a stock that I think is underpriced and it triples or quadruples above its value, I'm absolutely going to sell it. That is smart investing. That is smart investing. But when you paper trade, you can YOLO all you want. In fact, in this 10-year challenge, Tesla may be a buy in 4 or 5 years. That's the difference between him and I. I look at a company and say, what is it selling for? Is that a good deal? He looks at a company and says, I love the company, therefore I buy it. That is what's wrong. And you'll always see every real value investor, like Buffett, Munger, they differentiate the stock from the company. And that's what I do. These guys don't even see a difference. They just say, I love the company, therefore it's going to the moon. How's that worked out for you? Reason why he ignores our emails. There's a reason why he's now deflecting even more away from somebody from us. Thanks very much, guys.